Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Overload, the pop and geek culture show that unfortunately is not a French developer and so didn't get an Mountain Awards. I'm Josh.
I'm Samuel. I make the good game with my beret and my baguette.
Oh my god. When they popped up, I was like, can you be any more stereotypically French?
Je suis Samuel.
I'm sure your mom is not paying attention.
If she were, she'd have some things to say about my French accent. But anyway, we have a great show for you this week. We have a bunch of stuff to go over. Game Awards, the Geoff show.
Yep,
the Geoff Keighley Doritos Mountain Dew trailer show with a couple of awards in it are back, and yeah, we're going to talk about it. In fact, we have so much to talk about.
We're not doing a check it out.
We're skipping the check'ems. We are skipping the check'ems this week and going straight into the news.
You know what? Let's get all the movie trailers out of the way.
Yeah.
Because there were a few trailers announced yesterday.
And I mean, there was a couple that were announced or played during the Game Awards, but we can just jump straight in. The first one we want to do, Supergirl.
Yes, the spin-off.
It's just the next
James Gunn helmed.
James Gunn. Yep.
I mean, he's not directing it.
No, he's producing it.
He's producing it, obviously,
but it very much has a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very, very much.
So if you watched the most recent Superman movie,
mm-hmm.
Do we want to spoil the end of Superman?
It's been months.
Okay. So at the end of Superman, Kara Zor-El, his cousin, Supergirl, shows up in a party girl after party state.
Mm-hmm. She's drunk.
Or hungover. Space hungover.
Mm-hmm.
Crashing through the wall of the Fortress of Solitude
to pick up Crypto, who Superman was
dog sitting
the entire movie.
Yeah, he's dog sitting the whole movie.
Yeah,
Crypto's not even his dog.
So this is a continuation of that, and it's going to get into her character. And I knew the moment that that she showed up in basically Space Kesha.
Yeah.
Mode in that one quick scene in Superman, I knew exactly where they were going with it, and this trailer confirmed it. So in the continuity of comics, and this is the way it's always been, so Superman was rocketed to Earth from Krypton as a baby as the planet exploded. Everybody knows that. Supergirl was actually his older cousin. She was like 13 or 14 when Krypton exploded. And
so she remembers.
She remembers watching all of her friends and family die and her planet explode. But when she was sent off planet after baby Superman was sent off to be like, he's going to need someone to take care of him. We need to send someone else. Okay, Supergirl, get in the pod. Shinji, get in the robot.
Yeah, Shinji, get in the robot.
And they sent her out, and she got lost. She got sucked through a black hole or something like that. And when she came back, when she finally got to Earth, she was the same age. So she was, 14, 15, whatever. And Clark Kent was like in his mid-20s.
Yeah, he's an adult.
So the baby became the older cousin, basically, over time. And in this film, it looks like she is dealing with some pretty serious PTSD in the most party girl fashion,
which is not healthy.
Which she mentions it that it's not healthy, but yeah,
she don't care.
She doesn't care. But no, there wasn't a ton of stuff spoiled. I mean, I know the graphic novel that it's based off of. It's Supergirl. I think it's Woman of Tomorrow.
Yes,
is the graphic novel that this story is based on.
That's what people thought the title of the movie was actually going to be.
It was there for a minute, and then they dropped the subtitle, the subheading.
So now it's just Supergirl.
To just Supergirl. But we got a very, very shadowy look at Jason Momoa as Lobo.
And you know what? I mean, he already looked like Lobo without makeup.
He's been basically Lobo. Yeah.
He's been the real life Lobo for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited. I feel like Lobo is a better fit for him as an actor
than Aquaman
ever was.
Yeah. You know what else is a great fit for Jason Momoa? Blanca from Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah. He is playing Blanca from Street Fighter.
Blanca from Street Fighter, which we can switch over to.
Yes.
Because they dropped a teaser of the Street Fighter movie, and then the whole cast came out on stage for the during the Game Awards. But That movie looks stupid in the best way possible.
The minute the trailer started playing, I was like, wait a minute. These are game accurate costumes. These are game accurate costumes.
I was not expecting the full push broom hair on Guile.
No.
But here is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, with hair. Huge.
And he does like the jumping somersault kick, and I was like,
you know what? They're doing the moves.
They're doing the moves.
They're doing the things.
And there's characters I was not expecting. I was not expecting full mask Vega.
Yeah. So when they cast Vega, they cast a musician, Orville Peck, and his whole gimmick is he's always wearing a mask. And I thought, this is...
Oh, yeah, he wore a mask when he came out on stage.
Yeah, that's his gimmick. He just always wears the cowboy hat and mask. And I thought, along with a lot of people, this is gimmick stunt casting. This is like when they put Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas in The Legend of Chun-Li as Vega.
Yeah.
Just because
they could.
No, he got super jacked and looks like Vega.
Yep.
I am interested. It's interesting the characters that they picked for this, and it's more interesting the characters that they have omitted or at least haven't shown yet. Of the main 8 and the extended, the new Warriors, the new World Warriors, new champions, whatever. No Sagat.
Yeah, which is weird because he was like the original villain from the original Street Fighter game.
The first one, yeah. So, yeah, no Sagat. We have no DJ.
Nope.
No Fei Long.
Nope.
But additions...
I guess it would be easier to talk about who's actually in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, those are the 3 main ones from Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were to put every single character from every single game, it would just be people walking on screen going, "Hello, I'm Hugo. You
and
might
get punched.
remember me from from Final Fight and Third Strike. Here, let me go over here and let someone else come up." No. Yeah, so we have Ken Ryu.
Yep.
I like the bit on stage during the Game Awards where he's like, "It's Ryu, it's not Ryu."
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a jab at the
localization of his name.
Yeah, well, it's a jab at the Van Damme Street Fighter.
Oh, right.
He was Ryu in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have M. Bison.
Yep.
Who he is maybe the only casting that I am not thrilled about. David Dalmakian is a great actor. He's done some really good stuff. Late Night with the Devil, which is a horror movie where he's like a 70s talk show host, and they're interviewing. It's like, what if they brought Reagan from The Exorcist onto a talk show instead of have an exorcism, and bad stuff happens. But he's also Polka Dot Man and Suicide Squad and all that. I understand that they cast him probably because he bears very, very small resemblance to Raul Julia. He looks like a cosplayer at a comic convention. I don't think the role suits him.
But also,
the suit doesn't suit him. But that's the only one I'm really... Well, the guy who plays Dan and the comedian, he's not a awesome dude, but and that's neither here nor there. Yeah. Cammy, we have Chun-Li.
Obviously.
Great. I understand why so we have Julie, one of the Bison's dolls. One of the 12.
Yeah, the other Cammies.
Yeah. I understand why they put her in because, one, the Street Fighter cast is very male contestant heavy. In Street Fighter, the original, Chun-Li was it, and then when they added more characters, they added Cammy, and that was it.
Yeah.
And Julie is actually one of the dolls that has a little more background. She has been a playable character in the Alpha series, and she is tied to T-Hawk, Thunderhawk. His whole impetus for joining the tournament was to find his friend Julia from the same tribe that he is from. And she was kidnapped, brainwashed, and is Julie of the dolls.
Yes.
So they're setting up either him to be part of the next movie, the sequel movie, or something, or they just, swapped that character in give the movie an extra, female character, which is fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut, but I'm cool with it. Other deep cuts, of course, we have my favorite fighting game character, Dan, the joke character. And it looks like he's getting one of the biggest changes to him. He's not just a failed Ryu and Ken who can't do anything right and
has a very weak fireball.
Very weak fireball. Yeah, he looks like he is now like a club owner or stand-up comedian. Or
I feel like he was like kind of like a venue announcer kind of guy.
That's no. That is Eric Andre.
Oh, okay.
Who is a character from Street Fighter. He is the guy with the hat in the background of the Balrog fight stage in Las Vegas.
Okay.
They've increased that to where he's the ring announcer for all the fights, basically, which is really cool. But no, they've changed Dan. He's now wearing an all pink like blazer pants shirt.
Yeah,
because his gi was pink in
yes.
in Street Fighter. Because you can't have 3 guys wearing the gi in the first movie. That seems a little
too much.
So I'm interested to see where the character goes again. And they gave him a mustache.
Yeah.
Big old mustache. But that makes him visually distinct from a lot of the other characters. There are
so many characters in this movie.
Also, did you notice Joe? They added a guy named Joe to the cast. He just looks like generic blonde fight guy, MMA guy.
Oh, I thought that was what's his face from Street Fighter 6.
Oh, you're talking about Luke.
Yes.
The main character from Street Fighter 6. No, Joe is, I believe he was a boxer. He was a fighter in Street Fighter 1, one of the opponents.
Okay.
Unplayable opponents.
Okay.
And he is the white guy that gets knocked out in the attract screen for Street Fighter 2, the arcade cabinet. The beginning of Street Fighter 2, there's 2 guys, and one gets punched.
Yeah.
And then they pan up
to the title.
To the title. Joe is one of those 2.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, that character is a barely but established character in the Street Fighter lore. They didn't pull a new Mortal Kombat and create an all new OC Do Not Steal character as your point of view character.
You talking about Cole?
Cole. Well, they dunked on Mortal Kombat on stage.
Oh, yeah, they
during
did.
Thing.
They
it was
did.
pretty great.
They did.
Yeah, no, that was pretty great.
But also, to be fair, that new Mortal Kombat movie looks great.
Oh, it does. It does. You know what? The Mortal Kombat,
last one was really good.
It was fine for what it was. It was fine. I am so excited. This movie looks like trash in the best way possible.
Oh yeah. They're using like classic sound effects and whatnot during the trailer. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing for me was they're even beating up the car.
Yeah, they're doing everything. They're beating up the car. Did
they cast an E Honda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
E
think
Honda's in there.
Okay, I didn't think I saw him.
Yep, Honda's in there. Zangief is in there. They have a Dulcim that looks like Dulcim.
Yeah. We actually got an Indian guy.
Well, you know what? We had an Indian guy in the Van Damme one, but he was a scientist with hair.
Right.
Yeah. The only thing that the trailer didn't really show was Jason Momoa's CGI nightmare as Blanca. But
yeah, I've only seen stills.
I've only seen stills, and I think that's probably because they're still,
fleshing it out,
because it doesn't come out till like middle of next year, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really stoked. Really stoked. Why don't you tell me about the Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2 teaser?
Yeah, so they released a teaser trailer for the second season of Netflix's live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mm-hmm. I still haven't watched it, but
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, a lot of everything I ever read or anybody I talk about, it's good. It's good stuff. I mean, the bar was really low.
Well, sure.
Because the M. Night one...
Compared to the other live action...
Yeah, the M. Night one was terrible.
Yeah.
But a big part of this tease was for me. It was for me.
Yeah.
It was for me. Because they know Toph is my girl.
They stopped in the middle of the trailer and said, Josh, we know you're ready for this one. This is for you, buddy.
But yes, they showcased our favorite blind bandit, Toph Beifong, the earthbending master and possibly the greatest bender ever.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I mean, come on. She invents metal bending.
Metal bending, yep.
And it looks good, and they even show for a brief second what her sonar sense looks like, and it's
really cool.
It's amazing. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit down and actually watch this stupid show.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I'm actually gonna have to sit and watch it as well. I've heard nothing but good things. Online. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. It looks great.
Yeah,
looks great.
More good stuff.
More good?
All the more good.
It's more gooder.
More gooder. Amidst all the Rocky stuff that's going on with Netflix and whatnot right now.
I didn't know Rocky was in this movie.
Leave my dog out of this.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yes. Okay, so
do we want to touch on that a little bit?
What?
The Netflix thing?
Oh yeah, let's talk about the Netflix thing for a minute. Yeah.
So
this was really kind of a last week thing. Unfortunately, we weren't able to.
Yes, unfortunately,
do a show.
But it's kind of a big. It's kind of a big deal
going on. Yeah. So Warner Brothers. I can't believe we've gotten to this point, but Warner Brothers,
a staple in the entertainment sense.
They've been around forever, and they put out many, many good movies and television shows. Is on the it's. Someone's going to have to buy it.
Somebody's buying it
for sale.
Yeah.
And Netflix has put in a very, very aggressive bid.
Yes.
They confirmed. It's weird. They confirmed the acquisition by Netflix and then backed it up because
the government is trying to see if this is a bad faith thing.
Not even that. Paramount Skydance put in an equally aggressive
big bid. Yes.
Bid. Yeah. It is. I hate seeing big business get bigger.
Yes.
I don't like corporations getting so big because you lose, once all media companies are one media company, they can then dictate whatever you watch. And that sucks. And two, I feel that competition
is healthy.
Creates
innovation.
Innovation, exactly. And if everything is owned by one company, they won't have to put out interesting things anymore because what else you gonna watch? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you got no one else.
Yeah.
So you're gonna watch this AI slock garbage we're gonna put out.
Like Disney's gonna be putting out.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm so mad about that.
Yeah.
Why be one of the greatest animation companies ever where you heralded art and storytelling for just to be cheap miser idiots?
Yeah, to crowdsource a bunch of AI generated animated
bull
things. It's awful. Disney.
Yeah.
Disney, that's a Disney. This ain't it.
No.
But yeah, I'm really I don't want to see the merger go through. I also don't want to see David Zaslav continue to run Warner Brothers into the ground.
Right.
So
we're really at a loss here.
Yeah, it's nobody wins. Nobody wins in this situation, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I hate people fighting for, custody of James Gunn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least Netflix has gone on record saying if they do get Warner Brothers, they're not touching the James Gunn stuff.
No.
They've said he's got
Let him
got
cook.
the DC universe going. We're not going to meddle, so it'll be about a year or two before they start meddling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we'll get a season of something good, and then they won't do any more with it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like Inside Job.
Yeah.
Let's do some more Inside Job, Netflix. Come on. You got this money to buy Warner Brothers. Give me another season of Inside Job. I'm sorry. I love that show.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
Game Awards.
Yeah, Game Awards. We got a lot to talk about, and you have a list.
I do have a list.
Yeah.
So, The Inquirer.
Well, let's start with the Game Awards. Just kind of give it an intro.
Yes.
Okay, so the Game Awards every year. It's put together. It's run by this guy Geoff Keighley. He was a games journalist way back in the day, and was one of the first ones that really tried to promote games as an art form kind of situation.
And that was one thing a lot of people brought up during their acceptance speeches and whatnot was, as fellow artists. And I'm like, good.
Yeah.
We're trying to recognize that, video games aren't just a thing for kids. It is a form of storytelling.
Thing for everybody.
Yes. And it's, it should be in a recognized and respected art form.
Agreed. Yeah. I've said that for a long time. It's not just a moving toy on a TV.
Not anymore. At least not anymore.
There is artistry. There are crazy things that are brought in.
I tell you, I have cried real tears at some story points of video games more than I have movies or books.
If I were able to cry, I probably would do the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, so Geoff Keighley has always, even when he stopped being a games journalist, he's always kept one foot in the door. He became more like a figurehead of games journalism, that sort of thing. And he has been slowly building his empire of live shows. He does Summer Games Fest.
Yep.
And he does the Game Awards, which is barely an award ceremony.
Well, it was before, but I mean,
it looks like it.
Yes, it definitely looks like it.
So it looks like an award ceremony. It acts like an award ceremony, but it's really just a collection of game trailers and announcements with a couple of BS awards thrown in between, just so they can call it an awards show.
Yeah,
that's what I feel.
I tell you, they just need to put like, and now a world premiere like on a T-shirt. It's like pretty much. That's pretty much like their slogan at this point.
Well, it wasn't like that one year where they had that audio drop every time there was a world premiere, which we did.
World premiere.
We did an episode.
Yeah, we made a joke about it,
and we drove that joke so far into the ground, it will never come back.
No.
Unlike the Christmas creep, it will never come back. Yes.
Remember.
Jingle jangle, everyone. The Christmas creep. No. Well, we've invoked him.
That's for us.
That's a joke for us and longtime listeners. But no, they've done this every year. It keeps getting longer. It does not need to be 3.5 hours long.
No, this ain't the Oscars.
Yeah, I live streamed it when it was on, and I will be honest, I was losing interest by 2.5 hours in. It needs about an hour or maybe 45 minutes chopped off. I know they'll never do that.
No.
But anyway, and because E3, the Electronics Expo, Gaming Expo, I know that's not the actual name, but whatever. E3 is no longer a thing.
Nope.
This is the big platform for games companies to announce all of their stuff except for Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo's doing their own thing, and God bless them for it. But
right.
Yeah. But Sony, Microsoft, all the other studios,
all the big uns, all the big uns, and all the bunch of up and comers.
Yes. So a couple of the highlights of the actual awards.
Yes.
Not like the trailers and stuff that. Yeah. Fighting games. They do one for fighting games. It's kind of a throwaway. Because Evo's so big, that's really kind of the fighting game awards kind of thing. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. Yeah. It won, and as much as I love the Fatal Fury Garo Final Fight franchise, I can't get excited about their winning because SNK is owned, how do I say this politely? There's Saudi Prince blood money funding that particular game studio.
And now EA too.
And now EA too. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to not enjoy things from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't real thrilled with them winning.
Who else was in that category? Hold on, let me pull that up.
Well, Street Fighter 6 was in that category.
Oh, there it is.
I think 2XKO, I think, was in that category.
Oh, yeah. The League of Legends one.
The League one, which looks pretty good. Looks good.
Yeah, they announced Caitlyn as a playable character, which was going to happen.
I don't know.
She is the sheriff of a city called
Punchtown.
No. Oh, well, I mean, basically, it's Pilmtier or something like that.
I was closer than I thought I'd be.
If you've ever watched the Arcane series on Netflix, it's where the whole story takes place.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. The game of the year, of course, was
Claire Obscura Expedition 33.
Yes. So this is a French dev who put together this beautiful, absolutely beautiful
RPG with a lot of big name actors as voice actors.
RPG. Yeah. What's his name from?
Charlie Cox
from Daredevil and Stardust.
Yes.
Remember Stardust?
Oh yeah. The Neil Gaiman. Yeah.
He was up for one. He did not win. Yeah, he was the main guy.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the one that finds the girl that is the Stardust.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's younger and he's using his actual British accent.
Yeah, that's true.
He's using his real accent, but yeah, he was in that. He was up for best voice actor, but another Claire Obscure actor won.
Jennifer English.
Yes, and I'm very happy about that. That was great.
She was very excited.
You could tell the ones that are like, okay, let's go up here and do this this dog and pony show, and the ones that are
Doug
like
Bowser.
Yeah, Doug Bowser. Yes, and the ones that were legitimately thrilled and shocked when they won.
Yes,
you can see it. You can absolutely see it.
So, do you want me just to run this down because it's not a long list?
Okay, so these are just
all the winners. These are all the winners. So winners of the Game Awards.
Okay, and you can skip around on some of them. Like we don't need to do
Claire Obscura for 100 of them.
Well, we do need to. Claire Obscura swept just almost every category they were in. There were a couple that they didn't win, but they were for the most part. But we don't need to do like esports commentator or winning.
Oh no, that's stupid.
That's pre-show BS. We don't do that.
Game of the year, obviously. Claire Obscura. Expedition 33. Yeah. Best art direction goes to Expedition 33. Mm-hmm. Sound audio design was for Battlefield 6.
Okay.
Which, I mean, as a lifelong Battlefield fan, okay, cool.
Sure, fun. Explosions.
Yeah, guns go boom. You know, all that stuff. Game direction, Expedition 33.
Sure.
Best multiplayer. Here's the one thing I really dislike about the Game Awards is a lot of these awards. A lot of these games have just come out.
Yes.
They have barely been out. And they're already getting all these awards, which for a whole year of games feels a bit much.
I mean, this was a good year for games.
It was. Yes. It really was. It really was. So, best multiplayer, Arc Raiders. Game's been out maybe 2 weeks.
See, that's not fair. I don't think that's fair. There should be
I've heard very good stuff. Very good stuff. But
sure,
yeah,
there should be some kind of cutoff. I know the Oscars have they have to have their polls in like a month or two in advance, something like that.
Yes.
So there has to be a cutoff.
Yes. Narrative, Claire Obscura. Best performance, Jennifer English, Claire Obscura. Score and music, Claire Obscura.
Of course.
Best.
I knew that how the show was going to go because the intro orchestral
opening music number
was the main music number, a huge music number from the game
Claire Obscura.
How many times in this episode can we say Claire Obscura Expedition 33?
Right, you're going to hear it a lot.
It's going to be a lot.
So, best action game, Hades 2, which has been out maybe 2 months.
It's been in beta for much longer.
That's true. In early access it was.
And also it's Hades, and that game is beautiful and plays like a dream.
Right. True.
Yeah.
Best action adventure game, Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Because they had to give Silk Song something.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. People have been waiting too long for Silk Song to come out. They needed to give it to something. That's the thing that really shocked me. Hideo Kojima and Kojima Productions, they were up for a bunch of awards for Death Stranding 2, and it did not win a single one. I figured they were going to give one of these awards to Kojima because, Jeff Keighley and Kojima are
like best buddies.
Are cool best buddies. But no, they got kind of snubbed, I feel.
No, yeah, definitely.
I mean, the Death Stranding 2 isn't as good as Death Stranding 1.
Yeah, but also Death Stranding 1 did get a lot of awards when it premiered.
It kind of swept, and Baldur's Gate 3 last year really... I think they were the biggest... They've been the biggest winner to date. The most categories in 1 year.
But also very good on the Claire Obscura people.
Yeah.
Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Cool. That's because it's like the only thing Nintendo's put out, really.
Pretty much.
I mean, not that Mario Kart's not good.
First party, yeah. I'm glad Mario Kart didn't win Best Racing Game.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Best Fighting Game, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Okay, here's one that kind of bothers me a little bit, and nothing against them, but Best Independent Game, Claire Obscura. Mm-hmm. I know it doesn't come from a huge developer like, EA or one of those other ones, but also they're not small either, and there are a lot of big names attached to the project.
There's a lot of money and a lot of manpower that was thrown around behind the scenes of making that beautiful French game. But I agree. I feel like there should be some kind of budget cutoff
or a size of your team.
Yeah.
Like if you've got 100+ team working on a game, I feel like you shouldn't be really considered an independent thing.
Well, I think there should be a distinction between independent and there should be another first freshman game out of the.
There
should be a term for this is a big budget game, but it's the first one this studio's ever done, so it gets its own thing. And the indie ones for
truly
that cost less than $100,000 to make.
Yeah,
and had a team of like 3 people or something like that.
Or all those really good games that came out with like maybe a single developer or a couple of developers.
When I think of indie game, I think of something like Balatro or Stardew Valley or one of those that Undertale, Deltarune, where there's. It was done by one guy or like a handful of people, and that's it. And you didn't have like hundreds of people and millions of dollars thrown behind it. That's there should be a distinction, is what I'm saying.
Best adaptation. Now, this is a thing that was a video game that was adapted into something other than a video game.
Yes,
which was The Last of Us Season 2. Okay, fine. The Last of Us is a very popular franchise.
As long as that show is on, Last of Us is going to win that category. Although last year was Fallout, I guess.
Yeah, and the new season of Fallout is getting ready to come out.
Yeah. Well, there was one that I really thought it was going to be, and I cannot remember what who the other ones were up for it. So, but I was a little taken aback because I haven't heard a lot of. I mean, I know people watch it. I know people love it, but I personally hadn't heard a lot of talk about Last of Us Season 2.
Yeah.
So
other than people just crabbing on how they don't like Ellie, but whatever.
Well, whatever. That's
the internet. The internet's weird.
That's a whole thing.
Community support. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debut indie game. You already know what that is. It's Clair Obscur.
Yeah.
Innovation and accessibility, which I thought was an interesting category, and that one went to the Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yeah, and I wish Cody were here right now because he's played the most of that game.
Yes,
and I love accessibility in games. Like, for people who are, say, colorblind, having a mode that changes, whatever colorblindness you have to make things more visual.
Making a control scheme viable for somebody with a disability.
With mobility issues. or
Which I feel like that's why Doom got it, because ever since Doom 2016, they've had like gyro controls and things like that.
Okay, that was what I was wondering, because that's why I said I wish Cody were here, because he would know more about what specifically they
But I know a
big
big thing with those is you can control it via gyro rather than stick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's fine. That works.
That's good on them. Anyone who puts the extra thought to make it accessible to everyone, gets a win in my book.
And that's what they said when they were announcing the category. It's like, these are games for being available to the most variety of players.
Video games are for everybody.
Yes, video games are for everybody. There should not be a gate to enjoying a video game.
Yeah.
Games with impact. This was another interesting one to me. Was games that have like an emotional or response or an impact on a community.
Yeah,
and that went to South of Midnight. I'll admit I have not heard much about this game.
You've heard more about it than me because I don't know.
But also, this was also, I believe, from a French development team, and they had a couple of ladies come up who were the heads of this team.
Studio, yeah.
And they seemed also incredibly
shocked
and surprised that they got an award, and they were very appreciative.
Oh yeah. There were no run-ins. There were no Jeffy kept the security lockdown tight.
Oh yeah.
There was no guy running on stage yelling about whatever. Remember that kid from a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah. And no Kanye West.
Yep. I'm gonna let you finish.
Right.
Yeah, I hate that.
Best esports game was Counter-Strike 2. Whatever.
CS. Yeah. You know what? With some League, I thought it was going to be League because I always figure it's going to be League.
Yeah, it's generally always League.
Yeah, but no,
whatever. Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Best mobile game. This was an interesting category. The winner was, and I'm going to butcher this horribly.
Uma Musume.
Yes, thank you. Pretty Derby. The anime horse girl game.
The anime horse girl game. It's horse racing with anime girls.
Yeah.
Who are the horses.
Yeah.
They don't have... Okay, I should explain. There are no jockeys.
No.
They're just running track.
And they have horse ears.
And they have horse ears and tails, and they are based on real life,
race horses.
Actual race horses. I tried this game. We talked about it probably...
Before, yeah. You and Cody were playing it.
We tried it. Cody sticks with it. I couldn't get into the control scheme of it. Plus, I don't need that on my screen. But I'm glad it won, but... Boy, did they butcher the name when they announced it. Umi Musamam.
Yeah, and then
Something like that, it was-
and then the Japanese dev came up on stage to get his award, and he was struggling very hard to say his speech in English.
He was struggling, yeah, a little bit.
Best ongoing game is No Man's Sky, which is fine. It keeps getting updates.
Yeah.
It keeps getting updates, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and
I
bigger.
mean, I like seeing a bad game become a good game. 'Cause
Exactly.
Remember when that game came out? Everybody hated it.
Everybody hated it. Everybody dogged on
Everybody
it. But
hated
also,
it.
everybody dogged on The Witcher 3, and it eventually became one of the greatest games ever, which there is a Witcher 4 coming out.
But you know what? Why not wait another, 3 months, 6 months to release your game and make it good from the beginning instead of making a bad game that eventually becomes good?
True. Best RPG, Claire Obscura.
Sure.
Best sports and racing game went to Mario Kart World.
Well, Nintendo had to win one.
Yeah, and technically
They
two.
did too. Yeah, that's true.
And and I'm going to say this with all the love in my heart. I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart World did not deserve this.
No.
It's not a bad game. Don't misrepresent me here. It's not a bad game.
It's lackluster.
It is, yes. It is very lackluster. There is not a lot of meat on those potatoes.
No. I like that.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
So, there were definitely better games out there they could have picked from. Hell, I barely played Sonic Cross Worlds, and I thought it was they could have done Kirby Air Ride. People love that game.
Yeah.
The new Air Ride has been getting all kinds of hype.
See, that's weird to me that game must have been out longer than some of the other games that had won. So it very easily could have been included in this award ceremony. But
I feel like the new Air Rider has not been out that long. I think it felt like that came out after World did.
No, it did come out after World, but there were other games on this list that have been out for, you said, 2 weeks.
Yes, that's true. That's
and
true.
had won an award. Kirby Air Ride has been out for a month and a half or something like that.
Yes.
So it's weird that it wasn't even a nominee.
Yeah, it wasn't even a nominee. The other ones were like the new one that the FIFA name change, Sports FC 2026 or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of racing, I'm going to take a break to mention a trailer.
Yes.
A game trailer. Did you watch the trailer for Star Wars Galactic?
Yes.
Yes. We're going to talk about that for a second. There
were a couple of really good Star Wars games that got announced.
There were a couple of really good ones. But this one, it looks like it is the spiritual sequel to Star Wars Racer from the Nintendo 64.
Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Racer, yes.
Which was basically just a pod racing video game.
Yeah.
And that game, as much as I hate the pod racing sequence in the movie,
that game rules.
That game was awesome.
Yeah.
And this game looks like a modern uptick of that. Plus, it's allowing time to actually flow within the Star Wars universe because they actually show an older Sebulba.
There is an older, that was the post
credit scene.
The post credit scene was Sebulba, the bad guy with the long arms and the short legs.
The bad guy racer from Episode 1.
Yeah, but I love that it's not just pods this time. It's
all kinds of vehicles.
Land vehicles. So like the Millennium Falcon wouldn't be able to
no.
enter this. But
this is stuff like speeder bikes and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speeder bikes, land speeders, all that kinds of fun stuff.
Luke's T-18 could fit in there. Yeah. It could be bullseyeing womp rats or whatever.
They're only 2 meters wide. But no, that game looks awesome.
It looks really, really good.
You know what? While we're on it, the other Star Wars game that got announced, Fate of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah,
and people were going nuts about that. And I'll admit, it's not an MMO. It's a single player adventure game set in the Old Republic. And I'm like, in the trailer you see like an old Sith capital ship from the old Knights of the Old Republic games. And the guy that's directing this game was the director of the original Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. About it. I love the Old Republic stuff. They keep teasing like remasters of the old ones, and they keep disappointing me by not releasing them. Anyway, back to the awards.
Moving on.
Best strategy sim game: Final Fantasy Tactics, the remaster, the remake.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Civ 6 because Civilization. It's been around forever.
Yeah. I mean,
we live in a civilization,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool and all. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. It's one of my all-time favorite Final Fantasy games, period. But also, I feel like that remaster was not worth the price point. in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want to pay that much for a game that old.
Was it full price?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no.
That's why I didn't buy it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not going to talk about best VR game because no one cares about that, and I've never heard of this.
I think I said the same thing during the stream. Was like, okay.
I don't give a crap about esports athlete or esports teams.
I'm glad to see Moist Critical won whatever he was up for because
it was content creator of the year.
Yeah, and that's great because he was the only one on the list that I recognized.
I actually,
and he seems like a.
I like Charlie's content. I really do. He talks about a lot more than just video games.
Yeah,
he's also kind of a reaction YouTuber.
I've watched a couple of his things,
and I've watched a few interviews with him in the past. He doesn't pre-write any of his stuff. Everything is just off the rip with him,
and that's cool.
And
that's really cool.
He's a very intelligent and a very informed individual.
Well-spoken dude. Yeah.
Yes. And
plus, he's a voice in Dispatch.
Yes, and that was another thing.
His Sonar.
Yeah, he is the Bat guy in Sonar.
Yeah.
Or not Sonar, in Dispatch.
Dispatch was up for a bunch of stuff. It didn't really win much.
But there is another chapter or DLC coming out or episode of Dispatch coming.
Oh, man, I hope Malevola is dateable in this update.
I think she is.
Oh, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Get it.
Yep. Demon Girl and Daisy Dukes.
Let's go.
I'm in.
She's
with a big old sword.
She's modern. She's modern day Karlach. Most anticipated game was Grand Theft Auto 6. I feel like the only reason it got that is because that's the only one that's confirmed that's coming out.
Yeah.
There are other games out there that people have been wanting for a long time that I think would be more anticipated. But
sure.
Whatever.
Well, whatever.
We keep talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 and they keep pushing the date back. If people stop talking about it, maybe the game will come out.
Yeah. I mean, there's a meme about, X, this, and this all released before Grand Theft Auto 6.
I am so tired of that meme.
Well, yeah, me too. But it's there, so,
And the last one on this list was Player's Voice, and I'm not really 100% sure I remember what this category was for.
That is the one that is 100% picked by the
players.
By the players and not the... because most
committee.
Most of these are picked... Well, anyone who is a games journalist can apply to be much like the Oscars. If you are a journalist that covers that in a digital thing, you can apply to be someone who can vote.
Oh, we should have applied.
Yeah, there we go.
But the game that won that was Wuthering Waves, which looks like another one of those kind of gotcha collect these character type games.
A little bit.
But it's not made by the one that makes all the other ones.
Sure.
It's not made by Himoi or whatever it's called. That made like a Zone Hoyoverse, yeah. They made like Zenless
Zone Zero,
and
Genshin Impact,
and what was the other one? There's another one.
Sure.
Yeah, anime girls.
Collect your waifus,
and occasionally a husbando.
Which there were a handful of trailers for those. I'll be honest, the trailers this year, because we're done with the
those were the awards.
We're going to move into some of the highlight trailers and announcements.
Yes.
A lot of really good stuff was announced, but a lot of the games that were shown off, they all had the same look and vibe, and it was all not Bloodborne, like, yeah, kind of Bloodborne, Souls.
Dark
Souls.
It's the new genre that people are just going to pump a bunch of stuff.
Bloody... medieval blood-covered monster fighters.
Yeah, body horror
stuff.
Body horror, dodge attack, and get the timing down right.
Yeah. So a lot of those just they've all kind of mashed together in my brain. The one that sticks out is the one that Larry and the folks who did Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity, which is the third in their
catalog.
In their catalog for that series. That trailer shocked me.
A lot of people have been talking about that there should have been a content warning.
Yeah.
Because it's gross.
It's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's the short version is it's at this like fantasy
some
pagan
village
celebration that people are loving it. They're setting,
a wicker man
on fire, but there are people inside it.
There's a guy inside it.
You get to watch a guy completely roast in the most horrible way.
In close up.
Yeah.
And when it wasn't looking at him, it was either a child crying or people having
intercourse,
yeah,
just right out there in the open. I mean, they were panned up to where you didn't, see anything, but it's definitely what they were doing. But yeah, that one was shocking. And again, hey, if that's what their intent was,
It worked.
They won.
People
They
are
got
talking about it.
Yeah.
People are talking about
Yeah.
it.
What are some of the big ones? I know Mega Man Dual Overdrive.
Dual Overdrive, yes.
Yeah.
Capcom announced a new Mega Man game, so this is technically Mega Man 12.
Yep.
It is a side-scrolling
Platform action
game like a classic Mega Man game is.
It looks,
and it just looks like a Mega Man game.
It looks great. It looks clean. They're not trying to add. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of weird gimmick to it.
I think there's like
weird
for like
gimmick.
2 seconds you see like I think part of the new gimmick.
Yeah.
And it's like Mega Man having some kind of powered up limited time form.
Okay.
I think that's why it's called Dual Overdrive.
Okay, yeah.
Because like all his armor plates opened up and it almost looked like
overclock his body.
yeah, it basically looked like
fast.
Gundam Psycho armor.
A little bit.
Psycho
yeah.
frame armor.
Yeah. But I'm excited for more Mega Man.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Capcom did announce that they want to bring Mega Man back as one of their tentpole franchises.
They got to do something.
Yeah, because what have they got? They've got Resident Evil, which they showed the new one of that.
Mm-hmm. And Leon Kennedy is back in it.
Leon Kennedy is back in Resident Evil Requiem.
Yep.
He's older. He's in his old man Leon era.
Yep.
But yeah, Capcom wants to prop Mega Man back up, and I'm like, cool, because you shunned him for like forever.
My cynicism says they're banking on Street Fighter to make the movie to make a bunch of money, and they need another recognizable IP that
They can make another movie for
that families can enjoy.
Yeah,
like so they can get the children's into the
if they
theater.
animate it, sure.
I would be fine with. You know what? It looked the Alita Battle Angel live action that James Cameron did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That movie, it's polarizing. Because it was like Uncanny Valley. Like they made some decisions that were not
They made her
correct.
look manga accurate, which doesn't work
Which is
for real people.
Just this side of too human, but not enough human.
Yeah, especially with her giant eyes.
That was the problem. But if they do something like that with Mega Man, I would like live action Dr. Light.
Yeah.
Kind of half CGI Mega Man.
I mean, there is that.
Yeah.
There was that CGI Astro Boy film.
Yes.
In the early 2000s, where Nicolas Cage was the voice of Astro Boy's creator,
yes,
or father, or whatever you want to call him. And Dr. Light's Mega Man is Astro Boy. Mega Man is Astro Boy.
Yeah, well, they had started development of the Astro Boy game, and it was switched at the last minute to an original IP. It is. Yeah,
he is legitimately Astro Boy.
If they do a Mega Man movie, which is my theory, that they're trying to reintroduce the characters,
100%,
make it into a movie. I really hope Christoph Waltz will be Dr. Wily. Can you imagine?
That would be pretty nice.
Can you imagine? That would be great.
With
either him or Werner
Herzog.
Werner Herzog, who apparently has some things to say about Warframe. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, there's a big, huge trailer for Warframe. They brought Rebecca Ford out. She's the head community manager. I think she's way up in there. Rebecca Ford's great. Any interviews you see with her, she's constantly seems like a normal person that has been somehow trapped in an upper management type situation at a video game company. But very funny. But they did a huge trailer for like their next season or their next update, and it's
Warframe's never gonna die.
And it's narrated by Werner Herzog, and he's on screen walking around talking about the future and the space with the robot samurais, and you have to get your guns in the future space.
Pretty much.
If you get a chance, go on YouTube, find Werner Herzog talking about anything. He has the most. Well, if you've seen The Mandalorian,
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby. I would like to see the child. Yes, that's him. So yeah. Anyway, what are some highlights for you? We're kind of getting close on time. But what are
let's
some highlights
see here.
for you?
There was Evan Peters of X-Men First Class fame and American Horror Story fame.
Yes,
is voicing a cartoon mascot character.
Yes.
A game that is. The story seems to be he is an older.
Well, what's it called?
Okay,
first?
it is called Bradley the Badger.
Yes, and he looks like Aero the Acrobat, Bubsy, Sonic the Hedgehog,
Spyro the Dragon.
Anthropomorphic animal jumping around, having a fun time.
Yes, But then it quickly turns into he's dumped into a Dark Souls, Bloodborne kind of world, but he still has his weird cartoon video game physics, and he can change things.
Well, he's not just in a Dark Souls. He jumps from
genre to genre, yes.
and each game that he jumps into is a very, very thinly, legally distinct.
Yes,
just
they're making fun of other video game franchises.
But I think it's really cool that it seems from that trailer, it seems as though every world he goes to, he gets some kind of power up that is in the style of that world that he can then
carry over.
So he can do his goofy animated cartoon stuff, and then also have like the rune sword of destiny from
the Dark Souls world.
From the Dark Souls world, and then gets a car from Forza or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think I like that.
It looks fun.
All the way up until the very end of that trailer.
Yeah.
The very end of that trailer. So he gets through all of it. He's jumping around, and the last shot is, I believe, and I could be wrong, and the CG could just be that good. I believe it was an actual live action shot where the voice actor Evan Peters wearing a what's his name?
Bradley the Badger.
Bradley the Badger like hoodie or costume shows up in the real world and hassles the game dev of his game. And I don't need that. He should have continued to be a cartoon.
Yeah,
if he was Bradley the Badger and looked the exact same in every single other world that he was in, why is he now a human in the human world?
Yeah, I mean, he's not like Sora from Kingdom Hearts where he adapts to whatever franchise he's in.
Right. He's supposed to look
what he's supposed to look like in every world he's in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's just a little badger guy.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah. Let's see. Were there any other big trailers?
Well, we talked about Star Wars.
We did. You know what? That Invincible fighting game.
Oh, yeah, the
looks
Invincible
really
fighting
good.
game. Yeah.
And it has,
where
they
Robert
introduced a new
original character.
Yeah.
Elemental.
And I love that name. I love the pun. I love
Here's the thing.
Powers.
Robert Kirkman is always very good, at least with the Invincible
names.
Franchise, is the alliteration on his characters.
And the puns. Rexplode.
Yes. Rexplode. Adam Eve.
Multipole and duplicate.
Yes.
Robot.
Robot. Stupid robot.
Yeah. But
and it looks good, and it looks like as you're fighting in true Invincible fashion, your characters get more worse for wear.
Battle damage, yeah, because that's
a big thing
in that comic. Yeah,
is everyone looks like they just got their absolute stuff knocked out.
Yeah, they got the boots for sure. They got the boots, but yeah.
But hey, another fighting game.
Another fighting game. I'm always up for more fighting games.
And you don't have to play another game to play as Omni-Man.
That's
looking
right.
at you, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. What did you think of the Muppets segments? Now, I want to go back and say this is the third year in a row. Third year, I think. Maybe fourth. I think Gonzo was one. There were they always seem to have a couple of Muppets. A couple of years ago, it was Bunsen and Beaker doing things. Last year, it was the best one ever because it was Statler and Waldorf heckling Jeff Keighley and the entire show the entire time.
Best Muppet characters ever.
I'm pretty sure Gonzo was in one. I don't think they've ever done a Kermit.
No.
It might have been Gonzo and Fozzie. This year,
I feel Kermit's too.
He's too good for games.
He's too much of the literal icon. Yeah. Of the Jim Henson Company.
Well, then you would think that they would want to.
That's true, but maybe they don't want to sully his image with if something doesn't hit right.
Again, Kermit is too good for video games.
Right.
This year it was Miss Piggy with special guest Rolf the dog.
Yes.
And the segments didn't make much sense, and Miss Piggy didn't sound right.
No.
It kind of fell flat for me this year.
It really did.
Unfortunately, it was a little cringy.
It was cringe. When like she showed up and started like flirting really hard with Jeff Keighley, and I was like,
I wonder if the Muppet segments are ones where they just let them riff, because that felt very unscripted on everybody's part.
Yeah, like it definitely felt like they were struggling on like what to do for like the improv was definitely not their forte.
Improv, yes, and it just didn't click this year like it had in previous years.
No. But we're getting close to time.
We are getting close to time, so we should probably go ahead and wrap things up. We'll probably be talking about these games in the future. Once Cody gets back, I want to get his opinion on a lot of these, because I know he was
has
watching.
opinions.
He'll
have
gonna
opinions.
have plenty of opinions, and I'm sure I'll also remember some more of the games.
And I'm sure I'll see more
future.
trailers and stuff,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to analyze them more closely.
Oh, yeah.
And not be so sleepy when I'm watching it.
All right. Well, anyway, you have been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you very much for tuning in. You can find us each and every day over at nerdoverload.com, where you can find all of our links to socials like Facebook, Blue Sky, and all that other good stuff. Instagram, it's over there.
When we take pictures.
I did a reel for the first time as we were about ready to start the live stream yesterday, and 100 people looked at it.
Oh, hey, that's let's post to it numbers.
For us, yes, it was.
If you have any comments, topics, your opinions, you can email us at staff@nerdoverload.com, or if you don't want to type it out and you want us to hear your beautiful voices, we do have a hotline, and that number is 412-345-1413.
Yep, that's right. Give us a call, and it will be aired on the show. That's a promise.
If we remember.
That's a promise. You can find all of our back episodes on various podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube, where all of our Twitch VODs and all of our episodes and any other goofy stuff we want to put up there, we can put it's up there.
Yeah.
Finally, I'd like to thank Parker for helping us find news for the show and putting things on the Facebook page, and David Pencil for our intro and outro. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back
Next week.
Pizza out.